I definitely experienced a lot of like burnout and like a lot of mental health issues being there because it was just work, 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 no sleep.
Where I wouldn't remember waking up or going to sleep. So
Homeboy kind of like clowned on us. It was
one of the work
like people be asking for discounts and it's like, bro, like get me to the point where I could just give it to you like in.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back. Today we got two very special guests. We got the Mentally Illest crew with us.
Sir.
We got Alex and Cynthia, young entrepreneurs. You already know. We got Edwin, Jafet, and your boy JG back. Let's get it started, guys.
Sure.
Thank you guys first and foremost for pulling up. We appreciate you guys, honestly.
Appreciate you for having us.
Yeah, honestly, Alex, Cynthia, and their other brother Carlos, we go way back. We've known each other for like life, soccer, family. Yeah, our parents were families.
Yeah, our parents knew each other.
Our parents were friends and stuff. So seeing what they've become and what they've created is pretty crazy, bro.
Appreciate it, bro.
Yeah, thank you guys for coming by. Honestly, we want to get into it. We want to talk about you guys' business, what it took, how you guys are doing it, because I know it can be tough. I remember I saw your post of the UPS. Like, how many packages do you guys have?
It was a lot. That was like, I think that was like 200 that time.
No, I think it was like more.
Yeah.
Damn, it was a lot for sure, though, honestly.
Yeah, we took over the whole store, and then Homeboy kind of like clowned on us. He was
One of the workers.
Yeah, he looked. He's like, "Is this your business? Like, you guys could have just called us to pick this up because we had like a whole line of people waiting with like one or two packages, and we just had a bunch of packages right there. We're like, oh, we're gonna do that next time.
We had like 5 or 6 boxes, like big boxes filled to the brim, and they had to scan each individual.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Oh fuck! Damn. You guys made them put OT in, huh?
No cap.
For sure, for sure. We appreciate you guys, honestly. Edwin, any opening comments? Jafet?
For now, just, thank you for everybody that's watching, and thank you too for coming. I know it takes time out of your day, so I do appreciate that time. And then, most importantly, if you haven't already done so, make sure you hit that subscribe and that like and all that good stuff. We're definitely trying to make it known out here because, as we know, men's mental health and just mental health in general is overlooked and apparently overrated, but yeah, so definitely hit us up, if you guys have any questions. Obviously my name is Edwin. I think we should introduce all of ourselves real quick, right?
Yeah, right. So, just in case.
Yeah, just in case, so I'm Edwin. So
Jafet. I think I kind of said that though.
Yeah,
but that's
cool.
Damn. Yeah, we kind of.
I'm Alex.
I'm Cynthia, but you can call me Cynthia.
Cynthia.
Why is that?
Make sure.
Gang banging out.
I see.
So a little background to Cynthia is like one of my friends would just like call me Cynthia, and then it just stuck. He would say it as a joke. He'd be like, "What up, Cynthia?"
Joke. We are not gay.
Yeah,
we're not
don't
gay.
Go there,
right. Peace and love. But he would say, "What up, Cynthia?" We don't say C's around here. But he would say that playfully, like obviously, like.
No related. Just that's your IG name, huh?
Yeah.
See, so that's clean.
And then for the IG thing, I wanted it to be like Cynthia Rosas, but obviously like that's been taken. So like Cynthia Rosas. There it is.
There's only one meant to happen, huh?
Yeah.
All right, so talk about us. So, what made you guys want to start your own clothing brand, and what brought it all up?
Well, we were both working for Fora, a rapper. He had his own clothing brand, and we learned a lot right there. And then some stuff happened, and we no longer work there.
You guys branched off? Yeah,
we branched off, and we decided to start our own. It was Cynthia's idea, the Mentally Illest.
Yeah,
she's had it. She's had the Mentally Illest, the name, for like a couple years now. Just jotted down on a notebook because it's like we do deal with mental health.
Okay.
You can explain.
Yeah, so I guess I would say like our background was heavily involved in the clothing industry. So we were involved in the creative processes and just like overall the day-to-day operations. So when we left there, that knowledge we just carried on with us and we implemented it to ourselves. And also I have always like thought that like clothing that represents something is like really cool, like that's like it's like a part of something. So when I finally came up and we followed through with our own, I thought it was really cool. And I would say that the Mentally Illest came about because in 2020 I ended up in the hospital dealing with mental health issues that I had never even understood before. It was symptoms of psychosis. And I didn't even know what that was, so it was really scary.
Yeah, can you kind of touch up on that?
Say that, like, give us a little detail about it.
Psychosis is when you're kind of like living life and your reality doesn't feel real. So it's like
Mm.
so it's like kind of the way I would describe it is like if you're in a dream but it's real life. And you know the feeling of like being aware in your dream or whatever, but it's real life. There was like literally, I was having sleeping issues, so that's what caused it. But there was literally moments where I wouldn't remember waking up or going to sleep, so I couldn't tell. Yeah, I couldn't tell what was going on, and it was really scary because I wasn't aware of psychosis. So I guess if I would have even been aware about it, I could have been like, yo, no, we're still in real life. But yeah, so I ended up taking some antipsychotic pills for a bit, and which I don't think I needed personally. I think I was misdiagnosed, and to put it bluntly, I think that
the doctor was tripping.
The Anaheim Memorial deals with a lot of tweakers and drug users, and not to stigmatize it, but a lot of times psychosis is drug induced.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, and so
it was mostly because of like the working conditions we used to be in. It was like work all day and all night. It would be like, and then I would have what I had to do. I had to wake up every single day at 8 in the morning to post on the clothing brand story, even though if we would work till like 6 or 5, and I would have to do it every hour. So I'd have an alarm from 8 to 9. 8, 9 to every hour of the day. I would wait. So it was like
post and stuff.
Yeah, and then like they took it easier on me because she was there first. So I can't even imagine like the stuff that she was doing.
So you went through some shit like that too?
I didn't go through like
he didn't that. Push himself
I didn't
like
push.
I did.
Yeah, but like I definitely experienced a lot of like burnout and like a lot of mental health issues being there because it was just work, no sleep. And that's why we like to implement into our brand now. Like we saw like the do's and don'ts. So now we want to make sure we check in on ourselves and take care of ourselves.
Because I think you guys is once you guys are saying is that it's okay not to be okay. That's one of you guys' big things, huh?
Yeah. We have it on this. Oh no, it's not this one.
Show the drip.
Show the drip. Yeah, show the Mentally Illest.
Mentally Illest right here.
You guys do the angel numbers and everything
too,
huh?
Angel numbers on here.
Yeah, so it's like
that's pretty cool actually.
The Mentally Illest,
that's pretty
and
badass.
our acronym is TMI.
Yeah, TMI. Because it's like TMI is like you guys said, it's taboo to talk about mental health.
Information. Oh shit, I didn't know that.
So it's like
that's dope as fuck.
Yeah.
Well, like TMI is already
too much information.
Yeah. So then when we were like, wait, the Mentally Illest, TMI, it was just like all falling in line.
Yeah.
And
this is up.
Yeah, because I feel like not a lot of people like. I think we always established that and reinstated. It's like not a lot of people talk about what the fuck is going on. That's mostly through men because obviously women are able to have girlfriends, have those girl talks and everything. But man, we're trying to establish that. Like me and Jafet talk a lot about that.
Yeah, man.
Jafet, like we're always telling each other, hey, bro, what's going on? How are you checking in and shit?
Daily check-ins.
You got to do daily check-ins. Check in on your family, friends. You never know what someone's going through.
Yeah.
And every single person is going through something. Some more than others, but every single person is going through something.
There's demons that everyone.
And I think at the same time, we should also understand that when people go through something, it might not be the same thing, like the same level for you. Like for me, if I'm going through like a broke stage and then, Justin going through a broke stage, maybe for me, it's more heavy on me for certain reasons, so, it's just some people just think like, oh,
just because I have it, it's not that bad.
It's not that bad, but I think everybody should be aware of that too, because it's not all the same. Like everybody, it kind of affects everybody differently.
Yeah, so what was the struggles with you guys of like not having time anymore, that you guys were always putting in work? Did you guys lose friends or how was that about?
Well, back then when we were in yours truly with Flora, it was pretty much we lost touch with family, with friends, like everything. Like I wouldn't see my friends unless I would hit them up to come drop off some weed or something. So it would be like I wouldn't talk to a lot of my friends. Said I switched up and stuff, but it's like I instead of being like happy for someone like you have this opportunity, they like kind of felt type of way, so it's all good.
They're just mad because you're gonna give them attention, but it's like you're chasing the bag. What the fuck are you gonna do?
Yeah, facts.
Yeah, I'm gonna say about the same thing. Our lifestyle switched up. Our work lifestyle and personal lifestyle switched up when we started at that other job. So it kind of went on to the Mentally Illest. It's kind of the same thing.
But right now, it's kind of like better because we're not far from home, so a lot of our friends, like the real friends, do come help us and support us. Like my boy Nestor, who's over there. Like
shout out to Nestor.
Come say what's up to the camera real quick, man.
Come show your face real quick, bro.
Yes, sir. Well, this is my guy Nestor. He's been my homie since like 7th grade. We played soccer together and everything.
Bad.
And we're just some kids from Anaheim with a dream. So I wanted to bring him on board because like I just want to put the homies on and help out. Like
show off the sweater, bro. Show off the
yes,
swetter.
Sir.
That's just clean as fuck.
Yeah.
The Mentally Illest. Look. Yup.
This
Yes,
one's
sir.
the one that says, oh wait, he doesn't have
He's
He's okay.
Yeah, you're good.
Sometimes he customizes the sweater.
Hey,
He's
nah,
like,
it's all good.
I don't need all that.
That's clean. That's clean.
Yes,
Thanks,
sir.
bro, for stopping by.
Shout
Appreciate it.
out.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Yup.
Damn, so that's crazy. So you guys lost a lot of homies and
We
everything?
did lose a lot
Yeah.
of yeah.
I would like to speak on that too because I lost a lot of friends. For example, I think that Alex's friends are very supportive more than my own friends.
As a female?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I
Can't
guess I don't
imagine.
know. I guess my friends are right now. They're busy. They're busy from what I see partying.
Oh, shit.
So, no shade, no shade. But from what I see partying and they're not hitting me up either. So
Hey, I mean, you're doing what you got to do.
Yeah,
They're doing
yeah.
what they want to do, so.
I think one thing when it comes to like having friends or whatnot, it's, you know, at one point everybody's used to having like a bunch of friends, just like in high school. You know, at one point, you know, high school was a popularity contest, and then you try to, in a way, we think that it's gonna be the same. Like, you know, I mean, us being young and naive at the time, we're thinking that we're gonna have that many friends when we get out of high school. So I understand the business aspect of like losing so many friends because you're really so caught up in just focusing on yourself that you lose so many people, and that's kind of it's the part that sucks because like you kind of want to have a regular, you know,
Normal
life,
Normal
but it's
life.
like at the same time, it's like nobody's there to support, and then everybody's too busy, or everybody just thinks that you're a square for working so hard, and I mean,
They don't see the vision.
yeah, they don't see the
Sure.
vision,
Yeah.
but
They don't see the vision until it's actually happening, and they're like, "Oh, like what's
That's when they
up?
want
Like
the discount.
we've been home, yeah, facts. Like I could, like people be asking for discounts, and it's like, bro, like get me to the point where I don't need to. I could just give it to you, like in a few
Yeah.
years, where it's like
yeah.
you wouldn't need a discount, I'll just give it to you. But right now, we need like all the support we could
The
get.
thing that bugs me about that is like you're gonna go to fucking Gucci, you're gonna go to YSL and ask
For
for
sure.
a discount. Like you're not
Facts.
gonna do that. So why
You-
not support the
Oh,
local?
You said that about Supreme and Off-White. I
Yeah,
like that shit
yeah,
because
yeah,
it's true.
Facts.
He said he made a post saying like, yo, like I'm comparing myself because that's where I see myself.
Yeah, that's
He's like,
how they started. man.
y'all quick to support them and shit, you know?
Yeah.
It's true.
I
Yes, sir.
remember when I started my online business for like
Your little fitness
gym
shit,
for
no?
my fitness shit, and then I remember when people would come up to me and that's the first thing they asked me was like, "Can I have a discount?" And I'd be like, I straight up would tell them I could do it for more, because I wouldn't, because honestly,
let me
like
tax you.
right, because I hated that conversation. It's like at that point you were just dropped, you were lost, because like I was not gonna waste my time, because again I'm trying to make a business.
Facts.
And then yeah, like I was not having it. So the first thing they said was when they asked me for a discount was, no, I could do it for more though.
It's tough.
But-
It's just so weird to me how like someone you like friends and stuff like
For
instead
years,
of
those
yeah
years
yeah
friends,
years
too.
friends for years, like instead of they'll be quick to buy something else, and then they can't like support it, they'll ask for it for free or
Man,
for a
just,
discount.
don't be a fucking beggar, bro. Like, come on now.
How did you guys' family feel about it? Like your parents, I guess, have your own little brand. It's growing. It's getting busier.
My parents are very supportive.
Yeah.
So some of the family, like even though we do good, they'll like throw a little shade, but they'll still be supportive. Like, oh, like, we got a lot of sales during like Black Friday time, and then one of the comments was like, "Oh, January's gonna come, we hit you with all the returns. That's what happens." And like
That's
yo,
true,
just,
though,
just,
that's true.
just be happy,
Don't,
you know.
don't be throwing bad
yeah,
energy.
yeah.
Sometimes I feel like people are too into reality that they don't even see a dream.
For
that
sure.
They don't even
Oh,
believe
I
in
like
themselves.
that. I like that.
sure.
Oh,
Like-
That was a good
I was about
one.
to ask, like, how do you guys take like the negative feedback for like families, you know, something like that, you know, like, because I understand they're supportive, but at the same time, I feel like family gets a little jealous at times because of like the stuff. So can you like comment on that? Because there's backlash.
I
It's hard.
think I would say that that sometimes, especially where we come from a Mexican background, I feel like there's tradition and there's traditional jobs
Norms
and
and
there's
shit.
and there's traditional routes. And when someone is doing something that's not traditional, people are gonna look at them a type of way, and people are gonna come at them a type of way. And all we can do, and all an individual that's going through that can do, is keep believing in themselves and proving people wrong.
Did you
Damn.
did you ever get to that point where like, because I know my parents did this shit, because the first time I hit my first 6 figures, they were just like, so where's our cut? And I'm like, all right. Did you guys ever hit that stage?
Nah, my parents, they've been super supportive. Like I was going to Chapman University, and then I dropped out.
Oh yeah,
and
in
then,
case y'all didn't know, like I like that shit when you
Yeah.
get. Sorry to interrupt you, bro,
Yeah.
but this one got accepted to like Chapman, like a bunch of
At
other
every
shit.
school I applied to, I got accepted
And
to.
people don't know his like academic
Yeah.
background and shit.
I had like a 4.2 GPA in high
Damn.
school.
Yeah, bro.
like,
He showed
all-
you have it all printed out.
Yeah,
Huh? I
yeah,
like that shit.
yeah.
His offer letter. I saw that shit, bro. I was like, hey, mad fucking respect.
And
you
it
know?
was
He
like-
fucking
and-
doubled my GPA.
Yeah.
And then when I dropped out, people were kind of like confused, like, "Oh, you were like that was your route. I was gonna be a lawyer, but this is what I wanted. It felt right, you know. And
Way
I'd rather
more
make
organic.
myself happy than make
anyone
others
else,
happy,
yeah.
you know.
That's what's
And
up, that's what's
I
up.
was really proud of that shit. I was like, well, I mean, because I've known him forever, you know.
For sure. I remember one of my earliest memories, like soccer memories, was at your crib. I forgot where we were at, but we were watching Mexico versus Argentina, 2006.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, where Maxi Rodriguez
That
scored a
banger,
banger.
yeah.
We were like, I was a little 6-year-old, like, yo, si
Fuck.
se puede, si se puede. That was funny.
These are like our core memories.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
real. That's a core memory, and I shared it with Jesse, the whole
Yeah.
family, Toby, Amy. Shout
Yeah,
out.
because we grew up together. Like we said, our parents were like friends from way back
Yeah,
when.
yeah.
They've known each other and shit. So it's crazy. Like, and growing up with them and stuff, I'd see their dad a lot. It's crazy, bro. It's crazy to see where you guys have come and stuff.
Appreciate it.
To add on to that, I want to say that's kind of like something that we try to like express through our brand, because we have our friends and family hoodie, and on the other side of the friends that don't support, there's the friends that do support, and they're so valued to us. And for example, like the 222 is alignment, right place at right time. We have that for the friends. So like that's just like such a small world that our parents were friends, and now it trickles
Yeah,
down.
Like right place,
we're here,
right time.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I mean, I don't feel like we kind of became distant, but never strangers like
Yeah,
that.
no,
you
we
know?
always followed each other
Yeah,
on
we
Instagram.
always just kept
showed
it
love,
cool,
said
you know?
happy birthday. on
Yeah,
his
all that
birthday.
shit. Showed love to each other because I mean, it's always been like that. I feel like, look at us, like look at you guys. I'm fucking.
Yeah.
It's crazy to see that shit.
Shout out to Amy, she's my lash tech, fire and lashes.
Fire and lashes.
That's
Make sure
right.
y'all follow and shit.
That's right.
Yeah, but it's crazy to see you guys, and you guys say you guys inspire a lot of people. That people have hit you guys up because of your brand.
Yeah, for sure. It's like just like because of the mentally illest, the way we like to say it is like it's not a sickness, you know, mentally ill. And you know how what illest means? Illest is like cool.
It's
So
coldest.
yeah, we're kind of
Yeah.
like embracing it. Like we are the mentally illest, and a lot of people like follow the message and appreciate the message. There's one girl in particular. Shout out Artist K if you want to talk about it.
Yeah,
Go for it.
I love to shout out Artist K every single time and just like bring awareness, because she has a TikTok where she goes more into mental health, and like she has more knowledge about it. So even I learned stuff from her TikTok, and it's just like it resonated a lot with me, with my story. So to be able to come full circle and have me help out other people, it's just like the feeling is indescribable.
I
For
bet.
sure, for
I'm about to
sure.
hit her up.
What's the hardest part about owning a business though? Like being you guys' only person.
I would say the hardest part is just like learning and as we go. I would say
Yeah.
the mistakes that we make right now, they're the little mistakes that we make, they're big mistakes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we think it's not that big of a deal, but then we look back like, damn, why did we could have done this differently or that differently, and it's just like
Yeah.
it's a headache for sure, but
It's a lot of
it's
pressure
worth
for
it.
you, right?
Yeah, it is
I think I
definitely.
would say the hardest part is just like learning. So and
Yeah.
that's gonna happen. So it's just it's
You
hard.
learn- you learn as you go. type
For
of
sure,
shit.
like a person who has had a business for 1 year versus a person who's had a business for 10 years, it's like a completely different person. So
Facts.
like you learn every single year, no matter what. So the hardest part, yeah, definitely
Would
be
you say
learning.
the hardest part, especially when starting up a brand, is the marketing? Because I know that was hard for me. That took me a long time to even just to make a Facebook ad took me fucking months to learn.
I've been fortunate to have like influencer homies who like I started off reaching out to them, and then they helped us grow our page a little bit,
Oh, nice.
and then we reinvested the
marketing. That's how you do it.
Yeah, we reinvested their sales that we got from them into ads, and then ads really helped us a lot. And then through there, like just making more connections with influencers. Influencer marketing.
I was about to say that.
is
like,
where it's at, yeah.
How's
the
that?
easiest way.
How's
That's
that
the
like?
easiest
shit?
way.
It's super dope because it's like these people have like such a mass following,
Mhm.
and it's like they rock our stuff and they shout us out, and then like we build a connection organically through the
Yeah.
clothing. I've met so many dope people, influencers that like you'd think not all of them are dope. Some of
Some
them are
little
stuck up. Yeah.
and shit, I
But
bet. Huh?
you would think that they wouldn't like, oh, why am I gonna? And a lot of them like do not. I don't think we've ever gotten charged for
That's
an
dope.
influencer.
Hey, shout out to them
Shout out to
because
them for real. Every single one of them.
everyone's trying to make it and the support, you know.
And
real.
honestly, the influencers, they be rocking with our stuff.
For
They
real.
be going out in our
Yeah,
stuff.
I saw
like they be
that.
popping out like
Shout-
to the club.
I saw Be Clean because I follow
Yeah,
Be
shout out
Clean.
Be
He's a
Clean.
little YouTuber. Hey,
Yeah.
bro, I'm trying to get that for on the podcast for
yeah,
sure.
shout out Be Clean.
Yeah, because I've been following him for a minute, like since like 2020 or around there, and like I seen him grow and stuff, and how he's been putting his homies on.
For sure.
Like he's the one that made it like out, and he
Yeah.
brought everyone with him. So I'm like,
Facts.
hey, shout out to him.
Shout out Be Clean.
I
Shout
saw
out
him
all,
rocking
all
with
these
it.
foods.
Yeah,
Shout out Brittany, Garrick. Shout out
all the influencers.
All of them.
all the influencers. I don't know. I can't
Too many
name
to
them all.
name,
Yeah.
The Jaco.
Jaco, Jose. Shout out. Yeah.
And you
everyone.
said
Ray.
you're managing a artist
Yeah,
now too.
yeah,
huh?
yeah.
You wanna
I'm
talk about that.
Yeah, Ocho G, my homie Oscar.
Shout
we've
out
been
to him.
we've been homies playing soccer together since we were like 8th grade. So he's a year younger than me, but we're like on the same levels in high
Yeah.
school and stuff. And he has some fire reggaeton music. Like,
Okay.
bro, I be playing him sometimes to the other homies, and I just be like, oh, when did like
When this was
Bad Bunny or when did Raul
Oh,
Alejandro?
shit.
They be when did they drop? And I'm just that's
It's
that's
the homie.
Ocho. Yeah, yeah, it's dope. He gonna do his thing. We have a performance today. I gotta perform at the club, so we gonna go
shit.
crazy with
That's
that
right,
tonight.
Yeah, so Ocho G. Like,
Pull up, y'all. Feel free to pull up. Divine Corona.
All right.
Ocho G. When I listen to Bad Bunny, I'll be listening to Bad Bunny, and then I'll switch it to Ocho, and it flows. So
Yeah.
like,
For
Oh,
sure.
it's the same
We're not.
time.
It's not a light. Like that's not a light comparison. We're not lying. Like if you check him out, like the music is really good.
the music, and he doesn't have much music out.
Yeah, he
so
doesn't
like,
have much music.
Quality over quantity,
yeah,
huh?
for sure.
Damn. So what's that like managing him?
Right now I'm just like using like some of the connections I have and putting them onto his music and like just sending it to them. A lot of them support it and like it's just dope. Like we haven't really. It's just like the first
It's
year,
starting.
so we're just trying to figure it out, and I'm trying to get him to like be more of an artist because
Yeah.
he doesn't really know like how to be an artist because he wasn't an artist before. He was
Yeah.
a soccer player. He wanted to be a
The big
professional soccer
transition.
player. Yeah, so it's a big transition, and he's doing his thing. He's learning,
Yeah.
but I feel like I had a lot of experience because I've been like music and clothing has been what I've
You guys,
like
you guys have been in that industry for a minute,
for
huh?
a long time, for a really long time.
How are you managing the stress of like running your own business and not managing and preventing burnout again? How do you do it?
we burn out.
We burn out. Yeah, yeah. It's
That's probably the truth,
difficult.
though.
Yeah,
That's the truth,
I
though.
think what happens is like we take turns burning out.
for sure.
Now looking back, we take turns burning out.
For
Sometimes
sure.
he'll be burnt out.
Mhm.
Sometimes I'll be burnt out. And so whenever he's burnt out, then I'm taking like
Like
the
take
reins.
over and shit.
And whenever I'm burnt out, then he's like taking the reins. and
But do
stuff
you
like
do you guys just like regardless of who burns out, whether it's like
We
you know,
gotta keep
staggered?
going.
I was
yeah.
about to say, do you guys keep going? Like,
yeah,
say,
we got
fuck
to.
it.
There's like
There's a mission.
there's no other
Yeah.
option. It's like and when I'm burnt out, I just keep thinking like, well, like I can't. I'm gonna be a little like I can't.
You can't
cut
fail.
Cut, well, 2 likes. Go okay. Like I can't fail because it's like I'm going and this is what I asked for. Like I dropped out of college to do this, so I can't sit there and be like I don't want to do this anymore because I have no other option.
You don't want to fail on yourself.
I implement a lot of self-care and meditation, going to the beach and stuff like that. And I feel like that is very helpful for my mental health. And I try to bring him along too because he's more
I just been locked in
he's
for
more-
like the past
yeah.
3 months. It's
he's
like,
more tunnel vision. I'm like,
Yeah.
I've already been to the hospital for that.
You're like, I'm
That's
good,
good,
huh?
though. No,
I feel
let's say
like-
that's good
I
because
feel like it's you kind of have to push your body and your mind to the limits
Absolutely.
to be
To understand
successful,
yourself
no
and
matter
shit, too.
what. Like to want to get to a point where you have to get, like you gotta go through that, and it is important to take care of yourself and do some self care. Sometimes I'd be forgetting, I just be going because it's like we had a lot of orders that we were behind on, and we make everything by ourselves, like do everything, every single thing.
These strings get strung by us.
Like
Every-
this hoodie gave us the most trouble, and we sold the most of it. So it was
Oh,
like
shit.
the 3D puff. We could have finished the whole entire hoodie, and then like the last part, it'll just be messed up, and then the whole hoodie's ruined. We have like 50 hoodies right there, just messed
Chilling.
up right there, chilling right
Yeah,
there.
we have to look through that stuff because there's something that
We could
have
fix
for
some,
ourselves
yeah.
at least.
Yeah, for sure. But like this one, I fixed it with some vinyl remover, but then the vinyl remover left
Little
You
marks,
see that? Yeah. So it's like
here.
I can't send this out. I'm gonna just keep it. You
Hey,
know?
fuck it.
Basically,
Yeah.
all of the hoodies. First of all, I don't even have the whole collection.
Yeah, for real.
We don't even ourselves. We don't have the whole collection because.
Yeah, you can make money, right?
Yeah. And another thing, like all of our hoodies, they're imperfect.
Yeah, the ones we do have are the ones that are like messed up. We'll keep this one.
Yeah.
That's clean. Though,
That's
I bet.
crazy. That's
Appreciate it.
that's one thing I want to touch up. What you said earlier is where you said that you got to keep going. Like you got to push your body, and I mean, you guys know me. Like
That's Edwin
that's
for sure,
really
bro.
how I am
Yeah.
for sure. Like I've always preached that you never know. Like people really don't know how much your body can take. There's a lot that your body can take, and I'm talking about stressors. Like I've been, coming from like a military background. Like your body can take a lot, way more than you
Then
think.
you think, yeah.
And the thing is, that's crazy because again, another thing I've said before was, your mind quits before your body does. And I feel like that's the most important thing that I can really preach out there, because at the same time, it's just like her, she's been there in that position where, she's been at the hospital. She's like, yes, it's okay to push your body to its full like capacity, but she's smarter because she's the one like, okay,
She's
I'm
taking
gonna stop right
self-care.
there.
She knows her limits
So
now.
yeah, and I think that's the most important thing, especially when starting a business, because you don't have the help. Sometimes you got to do it alone. And then I just kind of want you guys to explain like what are the things that actually have been rewarding, like besides the financial freedom, and besides like what are some of the things that you guys are happy that because like how you guys said about the sweater, like that was the toughest one, but that's the one that sold you the most.
Facts. Well, I think my favorite part of it is I get to do whatever I want whenever I want. Like if I do want to take a little break, I could take a little break because
You're your own boss.
and like I could go somewhere. I don't have to ask for days off for vacation or anything.
Nice.
I could, if I want to go to like Vegas or something spontaneously, which we've done a few times. We'll just do it. Like we could just do it. That's like one of my favorite parts of it.
Some of my favorite parts are seeing other people wear the hoodie.
Yeah, that too. That's
Oh, really?
that
That's
gotta
so
be
rewarding,
tough.
yeah.
What was that one moment where it was like you guys doubted yourself? You
Yeah, we
guys,
gotta keep going.
and then what was that one time where you guys doubted yourself? You guys were obviously still in the business, making money, but then it was that one moment where like, yeah, for sure we got to keep going. Like this was like, I don't know if it was like a message from somebody or what it was.
all last year, like we started off strong, and then we started off last May, and then summer came, and we were trying to sell hoodies in the heat. So it was like we were doing okay. We weren't doing too good. Yeah,
It's actually kind of crazy looking back at our Shopify numbers, because we look back and we see months where we didn't make any money.
For real.
And it's just
Shit.
like, how are we surviving?
For real. And then came the winter time, and then that's when it started going crazy. Yeah, it started going crazy, and then we would get messages from people. Like that's like my favorite part. When we would get messages, they would just be saying like we love the message. We were so happy to support, and
Fuck with the vision.
we had to keep going at that point, because it's like it's bigger than us now. Like we have
Yeah.
orders worldwide, or like Australia, Finland,
Canada.
and
Shout out to Drake.
shout out Drake. And then it's like it just helps us keep going. That it makes people feel better. Like and have like we try to make people feel better while dropping like stylish clothes that you could wear out.
Yeah.
And a message too.
I think
for
it's
sure.
so cool how some of the girls be dressing up their stuff and going out to the club in the
Yeah,
hoodies.
for real.
What?
For real.
In
Yeah.
hoodies?
Yeah,
I
they be like
swear. And
they'll get an
too.
oversized. They'll wear it like a dress.
Oh, really? That's
Yeah.
what's up. Hey, that's pretty dope.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hey.
Because I saw you guys just dropped some shorts and some shirts.
we
I saw that
did.
shit.
Yes,
I was
sir.
like,
Our
damn.
friends and family collection.
Yeah.
Season 222.
That sweater's actually pretty dope. I might end up
I dig
stealing
it.
that one.
Appreciate it, bro. Yes, sir.
Yeah, because when I saw that, I was like, damn, that
You
shit
didn't
is-
even realize that,
I
huh?
didn't
Like, you were
realize
like,
that.
what is that, huh?
Yeah, I was just thinking, it's just probably some just like random ass quotes and shit. But then when you guys started talking about it, I was like, oh fuck, I would actually fuck with that. I might actually,
appreciate it, bro.
Let
Yeah,
me
so
know.
we implement angel numbers, and all the definitions for the angel numbers are there too. And also, I like to see angel numbers out in the universe. Like whenever
Yeah,
I see an
facts.
angel number, it makes my heart happy.
Dude, I've been seeing them a lot lately too, so I feel like it's crazy. That's why I really like. I talked to Cynthia. Cynthia, like, she joined our book club that we're gonna start again.
Oh,
Shout out to Cynthia for pulling up. She was one of the few people, but
What do you guys
it's
reading?
dope.
The Alchemist?
we read The Alchemist, and now
Oh,
we're gonna
nice.
read Limitless next.
I dig it, man.
That's going to be on July 16th for everyone that wants to pull up. We still don't have a time yet because 7 a.m. was a little steep for a lot of people. But,
Crack
you
it
know,
down, man.
yeah, we want to get that started too because the conversations were dope, in my opinion. Cynthia, what did you think about that shit?
Yeah, I had read The Alchemist, so I wasn't sure if I would a long time ago, so I wasn't sure if I was able to like join the book club, but I'm happy that I did because the conversations were very insightful. Everybody had
their own
had
shit.
their own like experience and their own interpretation, and it was just a
That's
dope
what's up.
experience.
It was a different type of conversation for sure, and I think that's what made me want to start it and everything too. Because there's certain people, like certain individuals that I have conversations about that we can just go on and off about, like let's say gun control, let's say all these other politics and books and shit, like insightful things. And I learned a lot that day. I was surprised, you know. And there's one of my homies that pulled up and was down. He was just teaching us a bunch of random facts, huh? And it's kind of like that's what I want to keep doing. Start off with the book, but just make it flow, you know.
Yeah.
But it's crazy, like. Shout out to you guys, honestly. Appreciate you guys coming by.
Sure.
I also want to get in before we cut it. What was it like in the music industry? Like, I know you guys ran into a lot of rappers, a lot of like all that stuff, huh?
It was super fun. Shout out Fora. Like I learned a lot from bro. It's like we didn't fall off too. We still talk. We're cool. But it's like I learned so much, and that's where we learned to pretty much do all what we're doing right now. And while I was with him, like. It was crazy. I was kicking it with Trippie Redd, smoking backwoods with Trippie Redd,
Yeah.
went to Jeezy's studio.
Yeah, because you met Jeezy a couple times too.
Yeah,
Huh?
Jeezy is super dope, super cool. We would just be meeting a lot of rappers: Kehlani, Janae Aiko, Ty Dolla $ign. It was
You guys,
super
because
fun.
you were in like the music.
Yeah, like
industry. That's what I always say. Like you guys are in there.
I helped a lot on his album With Love Too. And like all the perks that he would have through it, it was just like I was his assistant, so I was right there next to him. Like so, I was just doing everything he was doing, learning everything about the music industry, playlists,
taking all the
everything,
knowledge.
taking all the knowledge.
I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Being in the industry, how did you steer away from? You say the angel numbers are good. How about the demons that are in the industry? How do you steer away from that?
There definitely is a lot of demons. We just try to.
Embrace them.
we dibble dabble, but we try to not let ourselves get lost in the sauce because you can get lost in the sauce for sure.
Yeah.
I've seen a lot of people like get lost, and I just feel if you're doing things responsibly and you're doing it like let's say you're in the studio and you have a little vices in there, but if you're doing something that's productive, as long as you're safe, I think. It's just don't get lost in the sauce. That's what I gotta say about that.
I think it all comes down to the individual. Like if you have a good head on your shoulders, you're not gonna get lost as much as someone who's just there for the vibes. And
yeah, for sure.
You guys meet a lot of those people that were there and shit.
Yeah.
A lot of people that try to steer you bad or what?
Not necessarily.
I wouldn't say that just because that team, Fora, I would say he's very like
work oriented.
Yes,
like
work oriented.
Play hard, like party hard, but work hard.
He's in love with his craft, so okay.
Yes, but there was always like people who'd come around, and then you kind of like
you would already know.
Yeah, for sure.
I remember. I think one thing I do want to point out, Cynthia used to be I mean, I'm pretty sure you still fuck with his music and stuff, but you were his number one. Well,
Fora, you need to have a conversation.
I'll be talking to him, but he hasn't talked. He hasn't talked to her.
Yeah, no, Cynthia, like when this fool was starting up, like what was it, like 2014 or some shit? 2012. Back in the day, bro. It was only you would hear about Fora through Cynthia. Like that's the only like no kids, bro.
Like that for real. Though.
Yeah, no, for real. Like if there's a lot of people that like I know, like family, friends, and everything that are like, yeah, no, Cynthia's the one that put Fora on. Like that was for sure that his number one fan and everything. So that's what trips me out. And then you guys were in the music industry. You guys got ties.
Yeah, the
with
girls
him.
crazy when he started, man. Every single girl was like, Fora.
Because you're big on rap like that too, huh?
I fucking love rap, man. Yeah.
What's your top 5?
Oh, fuck. I wasn't ready for that one. What are we talking about, though?
All time, whatever, now, all time.
You're a big YSL fan, huh?
I love YSL, Freedom Man. Yes, sir. But it depends because every artist has a different kind of like vibe or subgenre within rap. Because there's a lot of
you
people.
put me on G Perico.
G Perico's dope. I love LA rap.
Yeah.
I love LA rap, but that's a whole subgenre itself.
They're going crazy right now. LA
Yeah.
scene going crazy right now. Rest in peace, Draco.
Yeah, facts,
Yeah,
bro.
R.I.P.
That shit was sad.
For
Shout
real.
out Sting Team, man.
Tragic.
Yeah, I really wanted to go see him too.
For real. I seen him the week before in Rolling Loud. so I got to see him before he passed.
Fuck.
Rest in peace, Nipsey Hussle.
Facts, honestly. Very inspiring, too, with his clothing line and everything.
Yes, sir. We actually named one of our hoodies after him, the Nipsey Blue 222 Angel number hoodie.
Damn, that's dope. Honestly.
I'll get back to you on the top 5, but I love the rap scene because a lot of people do try to shout out mental health.
Yeah.
And a lot of people fell victim to like bad mental health, RIPP, and people like that. It's just tragic. So it's a good thing that people in the music industry are shouting that out.
Yeah, I just love the fact that it's getting more awareness now. You know,
definitely.
That's why I wanted to bring you guys on too.
We definitely have, like, 10 years ago, it's a different time. 20 years ago, it's a way different time. 30 years ago, you'll be clowned on for talking about it.
Get bullied and shit.
Yeah,
Make shit
for real.
worse.
Facts.
Yeah, we appreciate you guys coming by. Any last comments, concerns, anything you guys want to shout out? Your homies, anything?
Or the one last thing before you guys, before we wrap it up, if you guys can give one advice for somebody who's starting a business, and then what's your personal advice?
Good shit, Edwin.
So, looking back, some advice I would give is don't quit your job because capital is super important. You have 24 hours in the day, so you can choose how much you want to work and how much for your job and how much you want to work for your business. So there's a lot of sacrifices that are required. I would say don't quit your job. Just right away. Right away. Just so you can have money to work with.
And then if you do have a job, you go to the bank, get a personal loan, and use their money to help you make money. A line of credit, like, use their money to help you make money, and then once you have money, you obviously pay that off. So it's like,
I like that. Yeah, because you guys were putting us on where you guys are having conversations about LLC and stuff like that, like knowledge that you guys are learning, so on and so forth, you know? Edwin, any concerns, anything you guys want to say? What advice do you have to give, Edwin? Talk to us.
The only advice I would have if you want to start anything, whether it's a business, whatever, I think it's never have a plan B because it pretty much distracts you from plan A.
For sure.
So because at that point you just stay driven.
Also, do something you love. Don't do something for the money or something for else. Do something that you love and that makes you happy. If you're doing it for the money, it's not gonna work. It definitely is not gonna work. If you do it because you love it and you actually have a passion for it, then that's when it works.
That's when shit starts going down.
Yep.
Jafet, anything?
Fuck, I don't know. I'm still in that earning capital stage. I have a vision, but I'm not there yet. So I like hearing different perspectives, and I'm just soaking all the game I can before I get going.
Don't be afraid of credit cards.
Yeah.
Hell no, dude. I started. I used to watch a lot of videos when I was little because I was broke as shit. So I was just like, all right, first thing I'm gonna do, earn a lot of money and earn a lot of credit, and then I'll worry about the rest when I can.
Not to worry yet. That's what I think. Cross that bridge when you get to it.
Yeah. Take it one day at a time. And shit.
Future me got me.
Yeah, facts. I like that shit. Yeah, I think the only thing I want to say is just be consistent and disciplined. I think that goes a long way. It's underrated because when you're consistent, you get anything done.
Facts.
But we appreciate you guys. Honestly, thank you guys. For those that haven't followed, like, subscribed, and shared, make sure y'all do. We're going to post their links so you guys could check them out, follow, and shop. Make sure you guys get it. We appreciate you guys. Thank you guys again.
Sure.
We'll be in touch. Thank you guys. Catch you guys next time. Thank you. Thanks.
Yeah.
Sometimes we don't talk about what's going on or what's wrong because we don't even know. Like, I'm learning to be able to analyze my emotions, to be able to really talk about them and understand what's wrong.